And with no further delay, the Nativity play. About 2,000 years ago, when King Herod ruled Judea, God sent an angel, Angel Gabriel.
Peace be with you. God has blessed you and is pleased with you.
Oh, I don't know what you mean.
Do not be afraid. God has been very kind to you. You will become pregnant by the Holy Spirit and give birth to a baby. You will call him Jesus. He will be God's own son, and his kingdom will never end.
I believe and trust in God. I'm the servant girl of the Lord. Let it happen as God chooses.
Listen to me, Mary. Your cousin Elizabeth, who everyone thought was too old to have children, will give birth to a baby. And God has chosen him to prepare the way for Jesus. With God, nothing is impossible.
I'll go to see my dear cousin today.
Mary said goodbye to her family and friends and went to visit her cousin Elizabeth, whose husband was Zachariah.
Mary, I am very happy to see you. I know that you will be chosen by God to be the mother of his son. An angel told my husband Zachariah that I was going to have a baby that would prepare people to welcome your son Jesus. My son's name will be John. Elizabeth, I've decided to stay here with you for a while. I am glad to have the mother of God in my home.
So Mary stayed with Elizabeth about 3 months and then returned home to Nazareth. Meanwhile, in Nazareth, Joseph was doubting about marrying Mary.
I'm worried. Mary is expecting a baby and we're not even married yet. Maybe I shouldn't marry her. I'll talk to her when she returns.
As he was sleeping, that night, when Joseph was sleeping, an angel appeared in his dreams.
Don't be afraid to have Mary as your wife. She has been chosen by God to be the mother of his son. When the baby is born, you shall name him Jesus, which means Savior, because he will save his people from their sins.
When Joseph woke up, he did what the angel had told him to do and took Mary as his wife. At the time, the land where Mary and Joseph lived was part of the Roman Empire. The Roman emperor was Caesar Augustus, who was taking a list of all the people in the empire to make sure they were paying their taxes. So Mary and Joseph traveled a long, long way from Nazareth to Bethlehem because that was where Joseph's family came from.
Mary, we have to travel very soon. Thank you, Joseph, for being so kind with me. The baby will be born soon.
When they reached Bethlehem, they had problems finding somewhere to stay.
Mary, there's no place for us to stay. Many people came to register their names in the census. Yes, every house is full. It's all the men are taking all the inns. I guess we'll have to stay in that stable over there, even though it's full of men. It doesn't matter. We will do God's will.
And in this place, Mary gave birth to Jesus, the Son of God. Jesus' bed was the manger that the animals ate their hay from. A very bright star shone over the manger, and they were all covered in light. Meanwhile, outside Bethlehem, some shepherds looked after their sheep through the long night. When an angel appeared,
Don't be afraid. I have good news for you and everybody. Today, a Savior has been born. You will find the baby lying in a manger.
then many more angels appeared, lighting up the sky. The shepherds heard them singing,
Glory to God in the highest, and peace to everyone on earth.
When the angels had gone, the shepherds said,
Let's go to Bethlehem to see what has happened. Yes, let's go.
So the shepherds went to Bethlehem and found Mary and Joseph.
The baby is lying in a manger, just as the angel said. We have to tell everyone what has happened. Everyone must know God sent us His Son to be our Savior. Glory to God.
Then the shepherds returned to their sheep, praising God for sending His Son to save His people. Later, 3 kings, Gaspar, Balthasar, and Melchior, who were wise men from the east, saw the bright star.
Look, that bright star in the sky. We know what that means.
Yes, the old rain that we have read. See that when Jesus is born, a bright star will appear in the sky.
Let's follow the star. Yes, we have to find the new king. The star will lead us on our way.
The wise men followed the star towards the country of Judea. And when they got to the capital, to Jerusalem, they began to ask people,
"Where is the child who was born to be king of the Jews? We come from the east to worship him."
Herod, the king of Judea, heard this and sent for the wise men to come to him.
"I can't let someone else take my place. I'm the only king in this land. I have to do something. Soldier, go and bring me those 3 wise men. Tell them I need to talk to them at once."
The soldier brought the 3 wise men to King Herod.
"I'm glad to meet you, wise men. I heard about the baby king. Please, when you find him, let me know where he is so I can worship him."
But Herod did not tell them that he really had an evil plan in mind to kill the new king.
"Yes, we will, King Herod.
Let us come to your journey.
And as soon as we find him, we'll let you know."
The wise men followed the star towards Bethlehem. Then the shining star was stopped, and it shone directly upon the place where Jesus was.
The star stopped.
Let's go in.
The wise men then entered the stable, and they found Jesus with Mary. They bowed down and worshipped him.
We brought gifts to our king. I brought him myrrh.
And I brought him frankincense. And I brought him gold.
That night, when the wise men were sleeping, an angel appeared to them in a dream.
God sent me to warn you not to go back to Herod. His real plan is to kill Jesus. You must take another way home.
And the next morning, when they woke up, they returned to their countries by the east, a different way. When the wise men had gone, the angel appeared to Joseph in a dream.
Get up, take Jesus and Mary, and go back to Egypt. Stay there until I tell you. Herod's real plan is to kill Jesus.
Mary, we have to leave this place tonight. We have to go to Egypt.
Meanwhile, Herod was furious because the wise men had tricked him.
"Soldier, I order you to go to Bethlehem and to all the surrounding areas. Get rid of the boys aged 2 or younger. There's no other king in this land but me."
But Herod's plan failed. Mary and Joseph and the baby were not in Bethlehem anymore. And to us, our Savior Jesus was born. Put your hands together. Hallelujah. And that is the true meaning of Christmas. That in a cold night, a silent night, baby Jesus was born. And he came to save the world. He died, but on the 3rd day, the Bible teaches us that he rose. And we celebrate him. child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Noche de paz, noche de paz, noche de amor. Todos duermen alrededor, entre los astros que espacian su luz, bella anunciando al niñito Jesús. Y brilla la estrella de paz, brilla la estrella de paz. Let's sing it all together one more time. Silent night and silent